Hello, today I will be talking about the trigeminal nerve and the foramen it passes through within the sphenoid bone. And so I'll have us look at a picture of the sphenoid bone. This is the sphenoid bone. And the trigeminal nerve passes through the middle three foramen. So if you see, first we have the optic canal, then the superior orbital fissure, the foramen rotundum, the foramen ovale, and the foramen spinosum. So there's 5, and the trigeminal nerve passes through the middle 3. So the way I remember the foramen that the trigeminal nerve passes through is by thinking of circular motion. And so the first one we have is the superior orbital fissure. And so what does an orbit do? It goes in a circle. So that's our first foramen, which V1 passes through. Then we go to our second one where V2 passes through, and it's foramen rotundum. And I think of a rotunda, which is a circular building, so it goes in a circle. We have foramen rotundum. And then we have foramen ovale. What is ovale? A oval, which goes basically in a circle. And so those are the 3 foramen the trigeminal nerve passes through. And they just go in order. So starting from the top, we have V1, then going down V2, and going down V3. So I think of oro to remember the foramen in order. And oro means gold in Spanish if you speak Spanish. If not, then you can just remember that the R goes in the middle. So the first O is the superior orbital fissure. Then the R is the rotundum, foramen rotundum. And the last O is the ovale. And you can remember which O goes first because OR and then OV. R comes before V in the alphabet. So orbital will come before the ovale. So let's take a look at the nerves on this picture. We have the V1, the ophthalmic nerve, passing through the superior orbital fissure. Then we have V2, which is the maxillary nerve, and it passes through the R, rotundum, foramen rotundum. And then we have the third nerve, the mandibular nerve, which passes through the last O, which is ovale, so the foramen ovale. I want to go over the trigeminal nerve really quick and its branches. So there's 3 branches, right? It's trigeminal, so tri meaning 3. And we have the top one, which is the ophthalmic nerve, and it's sensory only. Then we have the V2, the second one, which is the maxillary nerve, and it's also sensory. And then we have the V3, the mandibular nerve, and it's sensory and motor. So I just think of the mandibular bone and the mandible and how much it does. It moves and it feels. It does pretty much everything for us, and so it's sensory and motor, whereas the first 2 are just sensory. So a quick recap for you. We have the optic canal here at the top of the sphenoid bone, then the superior orbital fissures right here. And which nerve passes through there? It's V1, which is the ophthalmic nerve. And then we have the foramen rotundum, which has V2 passing through it, the maxillary nerve. And then we have foramen ovale, which is V3, and that's the mandibular nerve. And then we have the foramen spinosum. And I remember this foramen spinosum because it's just that little bitty tiny foramen, and I think of a spine and how tiny it is and prickly, and so it's just little bitty. Okay, thanks so much, and I hope this was helpful. Have a great day.